Hello everybody, and this is Kokoram. We are at our base of operations, where we will be leading the 5th Crusade in Pathfinder, the Righteous. Oh no, Wrath and the Righteous. We are now officially the 5th Commander. We are in our base. We have a new ability. At 6th level, the Bard can use a performance to cause any more creatures to become fascinated with him. Each creature is to be fascinated within 30 feet. We'll have to make a wisdom saving throw based on my charisma. Again, the Bard cannot attempt the fascinations for 24 hours. It is a saving throw. Any damage to the creature breaks it. So it works in some ways. But we are now looking over some interesting things.
I'm gone.
The Queen has joined our army from last time as well. We were able to convince her with some good deeds. What? What? The mysterious elf. Damn you again, soldier. Oh, is that the elf that... I saw you talking to the girl hiding her face. Who was she and what did she want? I don't know, Commander. She was never introduced herself, but I bet she's not part of our army. I know all the soldiers by name and sight. She was looking for some elf volunteer. Wanted to know which tent he was sleeping in. At first, she was a messenger from Mandev. She definitely wasn't one of us, but I know how it looked. All shifty. She was some sort of spy then. Let's get some items. Right, we got some more money. Oh, blacksmith, hello. You just sell all the... you just sell all the weaker stuff. Okay. There's enough. How about Waller? What do you know, Mike? What do you think of my new powers? You mean that one you did back there? I have a few ideas. We could send you to Pit Tax underground arena to fight. Give you a scary name like Swift String or something like that. Give you great cover story. Enemies burned down your house. You're avenging your dead family. The public ears that stuff up. Eat that stuff up. You wear a shiny eye-catching outfit, or a black one if you want to like black letter better. Let's see. Just cleaning off these magic eyes of mine. There we go. Okay. We'll split the prize money 60-40. 60 for me, of course. You know, arranging the fights isn't easy. The people are tough. I'll be taking more risk than you. And after we get set up, text fighting different, and cities some real money. What do you think, Stan? Do you have any other suggestions? I got one more. Have you heard of Razman? It's some land in river ruled by the king of Razmir. A friend of mine used to live in Razmaran. He got out of there as fast as he could. Long story short, this king Razmir of theirs is a god. He keeps his people under his heel. They're all terrified he might do on his throne, wearing some white mask, giving power to anyone. Come to take power from me, he says. So take the power from me, he says, so long you believe in me. Okay, but that friend of mine who fled has half a sister on his old man's side who cooks in the castle, and water woman who plays cards with him in the earrings told her juicy rumor. The word is that Razmir isn't a real god at all. He's got no powers, so here's my point. You do have powers, pretty scary ones too. We'll find some shady little kingdom. I'll start some rumors so you'll show off a few tricks. Wow, locals, that's it. And we'll make it will make you a deity. But first, I want you to put it on writing that I be your chief advisor. Not doing anything on the nod, just on the nod. I've been there. People promise you mountains of gold, and when it comes to it, you'll all get lost and set the dogs on you. Cleaning privates is disgusting. Deceiving an entire kingdom is art. You'll not appreciate what is I'm offering you, Chief. I don't make offers. No. Oh, wait a minute. He might have new stuff. Now that you mentioned it. Show me your connections. Okay, do we have anything better? Right, weapons. Ooh, some nice stuff. Oh, it says at the bottom. I knew that, but it's like, you know, extra. Oh, what's this? The robe of invisibility. This robe grants the spell protection. That might be good for our lovely wizard gal. We'll take it. Any nice rings? +1 protection? Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I didn't buy some of these. Oof, don't want to go too far down. We'll go for that for now. Anything of interest? Oh, we've got some power things. Scrolls we can make if we really wanted to. Oh, interesting. We won't go for those yet. We shall. However, equip our fellow friends. Oh, he's a follower now? I did not realise that. Okay. What is he anyway? So he's got a pike. He's not very athletic. Oh, he's very perception. Persuasion. Oh, he's very good at religion. He gets a +1. What class is he? He is a cleric. Oh. Might be interesting to have him along. But we have a pretty strong group at the moment. I highlight Len and all the others. They seem to be doing a good job, so I think for my second playthrough I might like put into it, but story wise we'll just drop that. Let's see. Oh, right. So you get this. There we go. So now you can 2 to spell protection, so you won't die immediately. These braces grant the wearer +1. They were missing armor. Like braces, the armor bonus does not stack with major. Okay. There we go. Some more armor. And then we put a cloak on her so she doesn't die, and the same with you. She's got a nice chest piece. And then we go with... oh, what's this? What is this? Oh, it's the big armor, so probably our fair lady here should wear it. Definitely. Nice. Okay, ring of protection. Oh, she's already got one. So maybe... nope, she's got one as well. Who else? Probably you need a bit more. Oh, wait. Yeah. Alright, you. Nice. Okay. There we go. We've equipped them.
Follow my steps.
Okay. Hello, lady. What do you think of my powers I've received? People of notable decent glow and ample opportunity. The powers I receive from you are useful, but I have no point in treating them with... Okay. I won't keep you. Wait a minute. Oh, it's our friends.
Hello.
Oh,
So,
hello.
what do you reckon about everything that's come crashing down on us? All the responsibility, command, this new power? Don't be sad. Look at me. I'm sitting here worrying over my troubles, but you have it much worse than all of us put together.
Yeah, true.
I'm still frightened by what happened in the Grey Garrison. Were we really chosen? By Iomade herself? You know, back when I was a snot-nosed kid who just started down the path to becoming a paladin, I imagined once or twice that I was going to do something heroic. The lights would shine down on me, the trumpets would sing, I'd hear the voice of the goddess, or at least her herald, you know? I'd be informed that I had been chosen for a great cause. But that's the point where my imagination always failed me. Somehow, it really happened. Without all the trumpets or the herald or even anyone explaining what I had to do. Though it's clear as day, my place is here, in this demon-ridden wound. Quite a lovely war going on, in fact. Endless, I hear. I'm gonna need some time to wrap my head around this. Spare me an hour and I'll crawl into some dark corner and whine about my hard lot. What can I tell you? I cry easily.
Oh. Just wanted to make sure that we weren't missing anything. Oh, hello. All right, I remember just now. Darian got volunteered to be in our army. Let's see how he's doing. There you are. People say that you are deliberately trying. Is that true? Does it matter? All of Medavil's high size, all of Medavilin high society has declared war on me. They either despise me or they're trying to steer me back into the right path. I'm doing everything in my power to keep them on their toes. I relish the prospect of all the fun this mess in Carabas will bring. I shall either commission a song about great Carabas Francisco from a certain talented bard, or confuse the jewelers with a rather tall order. A bunch of silver dragon toys with a delicate heads. Give me a week and they'll be in every shop. The heroic dragon who died from our fortune deserves respect, not your mockery. You should make a really easy rip of things of it. She's dead. She doesn't really care, and I shall enjoy the 3 minutes of, or rather the pleasant, about the rage and self-will of the fool who prepared me the most. So, do you like your new role, advisor? Owen says, ugh. You also enjoy poking at me with a stick, don't you? Imagine it me, a crusader. If my dearest cousin hoped to teach me a lesson, she's managed it perfectly. An assignment I couldn't avoid without losing face. This is an idiotic journey leading straight into the demon's maw. I could have been on a pleasure boat right now with the loveliest songstress and Pictex on my arm and a bottle of the finest Cordarian wine to keep us company. Wine, indirectly, I blame you all for this. And let's outside. Well, I actually think the cousin is to blame for everything. That's what's happened to me. And I suppose some of my misdeeds could be considered my fault. But I can hardly be expected to take responsibility, can I? Certainly not. Therefore, I shall lay all the blame at your door and plot my revenge. Oh, fuck. Did you also receive a version of that usual power? Looks like it. I clinchly hoped for that getting away from you would be the end of it. But if your gift truly did come from Alomade, then giving me a slim did of power was very subtle joke on her part. I had no idea that our divine lightbringer of Medivh had a sense of humour. Don't get me started on my many acts of sacrilege against her. That obstinance the truth of the test of Starstone, and it is the far. Okay.
Let's head out.
I enjoy making you suffer. I love it that he joined our army. It's just... Oh. I congratulate you on your new rank. My hunt determined that travel with your army. Naturally, I wouldn't burden your forces. I need to get here. I'd like to know more about you. Tell me about your... Remind me... Refresh my memory about Carl. Tell me more about yourself. The other peoples tend to believe that I identify as a sum of people's actions and events of that happen to them. For them, I am the one long line of warriors of Cryon, who since youth has decided himself to hunting evil and injustice. For them, I am successful and capable huntsman who track down and slain great monsters. But I am an elf, and for me, my identity has a different meaning. It is shaped in the place where I was born and that I love so deeply. I am shaped by what I find beautiful and what makes my heart quicken, by the fears that come to me in the dead of night, by the things I find so intolerable that the sight of them is very darkness. Poison, thus to tell you who I am, I would require many days of which could handle. Why did you choose to be a hunter of evil? Nah, it's okay. Bye-bye. Oh, hello. Oh, wait, isn't this the... Yeah, he is. This is the guy from... Oh, wow. Oh, but diamonds. Oh, it's 5,000. Right, we'll keep that for now. A couple of healing potions. We need a bit more money, so... Don't want to use all of it. We might need it in a sec. Oh, hello.
Hello again. I'm very pleased to meet you.
Hello.
Thank you for taking the time to talk to me.
Yeah.
It's a pity I wasn't there at the Grey Garrison to witness your feats of strength with my own eyes. The flash, however, could be seen miles and miles away. Some people were frightened of it, thinking that the demons had blown up the remains of the keep. I, for one, knew immediately that it was a good sign.
Oh.
The light above the city showed us that there was still hope.
Cool. Who are you? Cause... Oh, that's a bit rude, but okay.
My name is Sozio Vanek. I am a cleric of Shaylin, the Eternal Rose and the Goddess of Beauty. Yes, I know that many people would consider me useless in a war. This is not a usual war, though. Just consider our enemy. The Abyss and his demons are the very embodiment of everything evil and ugly in the world. Perhaps a disciple of kindness and beauty might come in handy.
Ah, I get you.
I have no doubt that we will win this war, Commander. We just have to. It is our destiny. My role is to help you, and all those standing by your side in this struggle, to survive and flourish. Everyone deserves the chance to find peace and happiness in the world that they are defending so selflessly.
What are you painting? I knew it! It's empty. Liars! I'm joking.
My brothers and sisters in faith. They sent me for help, and then they saved my life, Commander.
Okay.
If the Prioress hadn't ordered me to escape the city and seek help, I would have died right along with them. Instead, I met Queen Galfrey on her way to Nerosian, and hurriedly returned to Canabras, only to find my friends dead on the steps of our desecrated temple.
Yikes.
I want to draw them the way they live on in my memory. Wise, beautiful, and loyal to their goddess and their city to the very end. You're right. I took their company for granted and never even imagined that they might just disappear in the blink of an eye. So many words left unspoken. Now it's my duty to make sure my friends and tutors did not die in vain. I will honor their sacrifice by making this world a bit more beautiful and kind. Perhaps I am a true artist, or simply an amateur who defaces canvases in my spare time. My goddess is a patron of art, so painting is part of my prayer, and I put all my heart into my pieces. But I am a cleric above all else, so I must also tend to others. I went to war because here's where I'm most needed. Sure, I could be painting idyllic landscapes and offering empty prayers to my goddess, but that won't stop people from dying. My goddess has no tolerance for false piety. Yes, I have a personal request.
Okay.
Before we undertake our journey and leave Canabras behind, I would like to visit Martyr Zacharias' cemetery for a funeral. It's not far from here, and it's important. I would like to pay my respects to my friends from the Temple of Shaylin who died defending the city. Also, if it's not too much trouble, I would like you to come with me to honor their memory. Their friends and family will be at the funeral, and perhaps the commander's personal presence will bring them comfort. I know that you are burdened by many cares right now, so I understand if you can't find the time. But if you could, I would be sincerely grateful. You must be rather busy indeed. Leading a crusade all by yourself is no joke. I still believe that you are up to the task. This war has been raging for 100 years, but you've given us a chance at victory.
It's time that we ended it. For good.
Tread lightly.
Let's go to the tent. Let's see who's here. Hello? Anybody in here? No? Okay, going back out. Okay. Oh. Hello? Commander! Let me personally congratulate you on your new title and thank you for your time in advance. I am Lertor Hawkblade, an Inquisitor of the Church of Iomade. The bringer of light. I require your assistance in a certain delate of matter involving one of your companions, young... what brings you here? I ask you to assist the Church of Iomade in the investigation of the utmost importance. I understand that the leader of the crusade has plenty of other matters to attend to, but please allow me to tell you the details. Perhaps it will explain why I am calling upon you. The Inquisitor opens his face and instantly reveals feelings. He frowns and looks through you, and you lost your thought for a moment. I suppose you've already heard that Count Urda's story. I refer to the tragedy at the Heaven's Edge Gate. You're going to investigate the old castle again, aren't you? Yes, I am, and several reasons to doubt the wildly shared account of what exactly happened at the estate. How it happened, you see, Commander. I am among those sent to examine the estate after the incident. I saw everything with my own eyes, and I still remember it clearly, even though it feels like it happened a lifetime ago. Heaven's Edge was a unique place that still carried the spirit of old Mendev before the World Wound, and yet the day it turned into a labyrinth house of horrors, like something only seen in our nightmares. Apologies for this discretion. I wanted to tell you about my suspicions. Everything about the incident seemed odd. Why was the only person left alive a young boy with a newfound talent for divine magic? Why did nobody send Cadaverous for help? Even though an agony spanned many hours, we found the demons dead, with their heads cut off. When we got into the estate, how were they defeated? How did the disease kill even the paladins present at the estate, who are said to be immune to any disease? If the demons had found a way to penetrate the holy warriors' defenses, why it never been repeated ever since the tragedy of the Heaven's Edge? You're the one person who can help me here, Commander, because the only living witness of those events is currently serving in your army. Your army route will take you near the very estate of the tragedy. The Heaven's Edge has been abandoned and sealed with potent magic throughout these years, and only the Count has the power to break that seal. He is unlikely to invite an Inquisitor inside. In any case, he won't like me sniffing around his family seat. But if you, as the Commander, express your wish to visit the estate, he will be obliged to fulfill it, and I will simply follow you as one of your... There are 100 ways, 1,000 paths, and miniatured loopholes in human lives that the forces of evil can use to their advantage. I am not sure which one of these led the demons to the gates of Heaven's Edge, but I know it wasn't a simple raid, the kind of crusaders face every day. The incident involved a slightly more powerful entity. That is why I'm asking you for your help. We cannot be sure that such a tragedy will happen again until we uncover the truth. Okay. You've already been to the estate several times. Why do you expect to find now? I was a young, inexperienced Inquisitor when I first visited Heaven's Edge 10 years ago. My skills improved slightly then. Since then, I have paid dearly for that. My essential includes many spells and techniques dedicated to gathering information about the people events. Almost all of them require me to physically present to place where the event of question. Why must return to Heaven's Edge? Why don't you just search for the estate yourself without involving me? Yeah, exactly. The estate is abandoned and sealed with powerful combat enchants. Only the Count himself can lift. This is not the main reason, however. The main reason is the Count Andrea is not officially under investigation by the Inquisition, so I couldn't just break into his house even if I found a way to bypass the spell. This is a serious matter. A matter that threatens the reputation of the entire Church of Alomade, and my own organization in particular. We made more enough forgiveness during the Third Crusade, and all are still dealing with the consequences. Your presence will give my investigation the necessary legitimacy to Commander, but there is more addition in getting official permission, and I'd like to bring independent third-party investigator to this case. Someone hidden but well reversed, and you fit the role perfectly. Did you quite question him yourself? I did, but the Count insisted he couldn't remember anything, but about the incident due to the severe shock. He saw the demon at the very beginning when he appeared, and the celebration to announce the onset of the plague and mock their victims. Yeah, I remember this. Also witnessed the death of his mother, Countess Ciliana. That was all he would tell me. We found the young count sleeping like a log on the floor in one of the chambers, having drunk about half of the family cellar himself. There is no reason to disbelieve him on that matter. So suspect hiding something that he is to blame for the tragedy. I deliberately refuse to entertain any theories or suspicions to do so that doesn't affect the investigation. That's saying, among my colleagues, that suspicion is a mother of a produce, and the produce is married to failure. I can only tell you that the count... Hold on, just going to check this. It might be important. Okay, just had to check that really quick, so it wasn't anything important. Oh, the count was suffering from I can only tell that Count wasn't suffering from demonic possession, the most common malice in our country at that time. Palare Hurain himself explained that the body right after the tragedy didn't sense anything awry with him. Fine, what do you need me to do? Thank you, Commander. Now that I can ask you to speak with the Count and tell him that you wish to see, please do not inform him of my presence right away. I will join your escort when the time is travel to stay. When we get there, I will also require your help during the investigation. You will have to follow me in the observing the actions of witness. And if any other questions, please ask freely. I'd like to discuss the investigation of the events again. Tell me more about yourself and I'd like to know about dealing with. Are you one of Patel's followers? Yes, of course. Are you aware? Hold on. Oh, I can't. That's that one again. I was gonna save it and then see what would happen, but oh well, never mind. Oh, I was just about to mention it myself. I've been thinking, now that I've been in the middle of the whole crusade nonsense, I simply deserve a new ways to have fun. With all the recent commotion, my birthday completely slipped my mind. What if we celebrate it at Heaven's Edge? If it's not that far, and you'll have to get enjoying banquet. Oh, cool. Since you're my superior and I'm your advisor, I'd oblige to ask your permission to leave for the festivities, and I want to invite you too. So I'm commander. Commander, free up an afternoon with the soldiers on leave. Are you really going to throw a banquet at the very place your whole family died? Let's continue the discussion after the battle. Yes. What of it? I'm supposed to weep and quake every fear that the rest of my life. I stayed away from that damn place for 10 years, and now I am going to return to there and drink, dance, and you can keep to yourself. Oh dear. Perfect. You'll have a ball. I'll make a. Okay. How weird of him.
Follow my steps.